Welcome to Wrestling Throne. John Cena's name trending across WWE conversations today is more than just a fleeting moment on social media, because when his name rises to the surface, it awakens memories, emotions, and expectations that few figures in wrestling history can command. John Cena is not simply a former champion or a part-time legend, he is a symbol of an entire era, a performer whose presence defined what WWE meant to millions of fans around the world. When fans begin speculating about a surprise return, it is not driven by nostalgia alone, but by the belief that John Cena still represents something powerful, unfinished, and deeply connected to the soul of WWE. For years, John Cena was the face of the company in every sense of the word. He carried WWE through changing times, faced intense criticism and unwavering support, and stood at the center of the industry when expectations were at their highest. His journey was never easy, yet it was always impactful. Because of that history, even the slightest hint of his name trending today feels significant. Fans understand that WWE does not move randomly when it comes to John Cena. If his name is buzzing, something has stirred the imagination of the wrestling world. What makes the current speculation so fascinating is how John Cena's career has evolved beyond the ring. He has successfully crossed into mainstream entertainment, building a presence in film, television, and global media that very few wrestlers ever achieve. That success did not erase his wrestling identity, instead, it elevated it. John Cena became a global ambassador not only for WWE, but for the idea that wrestling stars could transcend the industry without abandoning it. This dual identity adds layers to every rumor, because fans know that if John Cena returns, it would not be out of necessity, but out of purpose. The idea of a surprise return carries emotional weight because John Cena's WWE story has never truly felt complete. While he has made occasional appearances, delivered heartfelt moments, and reminded audiences of his connection to the ring, there has never been a definitive closing chapter. Wrestling fans are deeply aware of this. They sense that John Cena's legacy deserves a moment that feels intentional, meaningful, and reflective of everything he contributed. That belief fuels the speculation whenever his name trends. John Cena's impact goes beyond championships and main events. He represented consistency in a business built on change. Night after night, year after year, he showed up, regardless of crowd reactions or creative challenges. He embraced both the cheers and the boos, turning criticism into fuel rather than retreat. That resilience built a bond with fans that still exists today. When people speculate about his return, they are not just hoping for a match, they are hoping for a moment that reconnects them with a time when wrestling felt deeply personal. Another reason the speculation feels so intense today is the current state of WWE. The company is in a transitional phase, blending established stars with emerging talent while redefining its identity for a new generation. In moments like these, legends often become anchors. John Cena fits that role perfectly. He understands WWE's past, respects its present, and has the credibility to influence its future. Fans recognize that if WWE wanted to make a statement, a John Cena return would instantly command attention across the entire entertainment landscape. The trending of his name also reflects how wrestling fandom has evolved. Today's fans are highly connected, constantly analyzing patterns, timing, and subtle signals. A social media trend is no longer dismissed as coincidence. Instead, it becomes evidence, a clue in a larger puzzle. John Cena's name appearing in conversations today triggers theories, debates, and emotional reactions because fans know his history of surprising returns and meaningful appearances. They have been conditioned to expect the unexpected when it comes to him. There is also the reality that John Cena's character was built on hope, perseverance, and loyalty. Those themes resonate strongly during uncertain times. Wrestling audiences often look to familiar figures when the future feels unpredictable. John Cena represents reassurance. His presence reminds fans of stability, of moments when WWE felt larger than life and emotionally grounded. That emotional connection cannot be replicated easily, which is why speculation about his return spreads so quickly. From a storytelling perspective, John Cena's return offers endless possibilities. He does not need a championship to feel relevant. His mere involvement in a storyline elevates everyone around him. Younger stars benefit from sharing the ring with him, not just because of his name, but because of the lessons embedded in his approach to storytelling and performance. Fans understand that WWE is always thinking about legacy, and John Cena's legacy is one that naturally bridges generations. The surprise element is also critical. John Cena's best moments often arrived when fans least expected them. Whether it was answering open challenges, appearing at major events, or delivering emotional promos, his returns carried authenticity. They felt earned, not forced. That history makes today's speculation feel believable. Fans know that if John Cena were to return, it would likely be done with intention, not simply as a nostalgia play. There is a deeper layer to this conversation that goes beyond entertainment. John Cena's relationship with WWE has always been built on mutual respect. He gave the company everything he had during his prime, and WWE supported his growth beyond wrestling. That balance creates a rare dynamic where both sides understand the value of timing. A return would not be rushed. It would be carefully chosen to maximize impact and meaning. As his name continues to trend, fans revisit memories of iconic rivalries, unforgettable entrances, and moments that defined eras. These memories fuel the speculation, reminding everyone of what John Cena brought to the industry. At the same time, they raise questions about what he could still bring. Wrestling history shows that legends often find new ways to contribute, even when their physical roles change. John Cena's intelligence, charisma, and storytelling ability suggest that his value extends far beyond in-ring competition. The idea of a surprise return also highlights the emotional bond between John Cena and the WWE Universe. Fans grew up watching him. They saw him evolve, struggle, and succeed. That shared journey creates a sense of ownership, a feeling that his story belongs to everyone who followed it. When his name trends today, it feels personal. Fans are not just discussing a wrestler, they are revisiting a part of their own history. Speculation thrives in moments like this because wrestling is built on anticipation. The absence of confirmation becomes part of the experience. John Cena's silence adds to the intrigue, allowing imagination to fill the gaps. Fans debate scenarios, analyze potential storylines, and project their hopes onto the possibility of his return. That collective anticipation is a testament to his enduring influence. Even if a return does not happen immediately, the fact that his name trends today proves something important. John Cena has not faded into the past. He remains relevant, discussed, and emotionally connected to the audience. In an industry where relevance is constantly challenged, that alone is remarkable. It shows that his legacy is not static, but alive, evolving with each new conversation. WWE understands this dynamic. The company knows that John Cena's involvement, even in speculation, generates attention and excitement. Whether intentional or organic, the buzz around his name reinforces his importance. It reminds everyone that some stars transcend time, becoming part of the fabric of the industry rather than chapters within it. As fans continue to speculate, one truth remains clear. John Cena's name trending today is not meaningless noise. It is a reflection of his lasting impact, his unfinished narrative, and the deep connection he shares with the WWE Universe. Whether the surprise return happens tomorrow, months from now, or remains a possibility for the future, the excitement itself proves that John Cena still matters. In the end, wrestling is about moments that make people feel something real. John Cena has delivered more of those moments than almost anyone in history. The speculation surrounding his potential return is fueled by hope, respect, and a desire to witness one more chapter in a legendary story. Until answers arrive, the conversation will continue, and Wrestling Throne will be right here, listening to every whisper, watching every trend, and honoring the legacy of a man whose name alone can still shake the wrestling world. Follow, subscribe, and like.